don't underestimate implementation timelines. I think this is probably one of the best advice that I could give anybody that's going through this process. That a lot of times what we hear is, well, just getting started, you find out how deep this guideline goes and what is required by the federal government. So that's my number one tip. Number two would be know your system's limitations. Again, I have to be familiar with the regulations and what is required, and that's where we can help. We can help you identify within your current systems what needs to change or what needs to be what additions need to happen, or complete change of those systems into one that is more configurable and able to gather the information that's needed for the requirements. Gary?
Good advice.
Yeah, I would agree with both of those. Those are very, very, very good pieces of advice. Thanks, Doug. The first one would be understanding that your partner's capabilities will impact your timeline. A lot of companies do not realize how much it can impact their timeline. The reality is that some things are within your control and some things aren't. So for those companies that are not sending the data they need to send or don't have the tools to automate it, it might take a while for them to fill that void and scale before they can get back to you, which means it delays your implementation. And multiply that times dozens and dozens of companies, and you'll see how your timeline can just expand. So you need to plan for those exceptions because not everyone does it the same way. The onboarding takes a long time, as Doug mentioned earlier. It takes a lot longer than you would anticipate. Just remember, different capabilities create different exceptions. And every time there's an exception, you need time to figure it out. You need time to manage it, monitor it, and then implement it. All of that takes time. The last one would be finding a trusted advisor that truly understands what needs to be done, how it works for your business, and also the processes that are part of your business. There's a lot of pieces to this puzzle, a lot of them. And as you can tell, there's a lot of things that require a lot of expertise. So it's important to get an advisor that can help you discern what's required versus what's optional, provide guidance, education, identifying options that you can choose from. Ultimately, they need to know what works, what doesn't work, and most importantly, why. If you can find advisors like that, which you can at Inteligistics and Mountain Leverage, you need to go with that. If you have an advisor that can't answer all those questions, you probably have the wrong advisor and you probably need to get a new one.